Because in transitioning, I had to do my voice exercises. I, for the longest time, had to give up my ability to sing.
I see.
Because I used to sing pretty well, but in a male voice.
Did you have to have did you have a coach, or did you just?
I kind of couldn't really afford a coach, so.
Winging it?
I mean, I knew one person who might have been able to get to talk into helping me for free if it was for other reasons. But, and the way my mom presented my situation to her, she was accepting, but I don't know if by now the conservatives may have gotten to her. Because, yeah, like those people who just
Let me hop onto your
completely,
shoulder.
let's see, yeah. I wish this makes me so wish that I had brought my eye patch from home.
You have an eye patch?
Yeah, I have an eye patch,
Well, I guess
which
she
I
doesn't
did.
want to get on.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine.
She's sort of wobbly anyway. She doesn't grip her well.
I have
Get
an
on this. Get on this.
I have an eye patch at home for one time that I did a YouTube video called The Trans Agenda, where basically I was kind of poking fun of those people who think there's some nefarious transsexual agenda that they have to protect society from.
I had no idea there was a trans agenda.
Yeah, they feel that there was some terrible conspiracy that they have to protect society from, and I was kind of poking fun of it by by pretending to be some super villain in the stylings of a. Where's my drink?
I got it.
So that's my drink. That's my drink.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Are you tired of holding her? Okay. Well, I was gonna say you could put her in her cage. I don't know if she'll go on that or not.
No, I will.
But I was trying to basically impersonate one of those supervillains from one of the spy movies.
Is that the one where you're holding the cat?
Yeah, that
okay,
one.
Okay, yeah, I just saw the thumbnail for that one. I didn't actually watch it.
Oh yeah, that was a transgender, and I came up with a character who called Igora Egalitaria, who talks in a generic Eastern accent in imitation and is kind of holding the cat kind of to imitate one of the leaders of Spect. Is it focused, the camera?
It's probably screwed down. You won't be able to move it.
That's a little bit better.
But basically, he's petting she's petting the cat. She's basically to kind of an imitation of like the first leader of Spectre from the 007 series. And then also she has another character to parody the guy who succeeded him when he got killed, which is basically the eye patch.
The eye patch. Okay, cool.
So basically she's petting a cat and wearing an eye patch, and as soon as I'm finishing explaining the transsexual agenda, I basically take off the eye patch, the background drumming comes to a scratching halt, and I introduce my real self and explain that yes, that's all the transsexual agenda is, basically being treated with the same dignity that all human beings should be accorded, and asserting that anyone who thinks that's such a horrible thing needs to, if that's a horrible thing of spy movies, needs to get help.
Exactly.
And I don't mean help implementing their agenda. I mean help with whatever's messing.
Therapy help.
Yeah, therapy help.
Can you say Carla?
Yeah.
Carla?
So,
Say Carla. Say Carla and I'll give you $5.
yeah, sometimes we have to laugh at things just in order to avoid getting really depressed.
Yeah. You can get mad or you can laugh at it, I guess.
So anyways, we don't yet have know for certain the name, but so far what we seem to be leaning toward is the show with no name.
That's working for me.
Yeah.
Hop on. Hop on.
And I guess we have from now until the time that we upload the first video to change our mind if we want to.
Yeah, you might be surprised. Never know.
Yeah, so one of the suspense, actually, by the time they're watching it, they already know.
Yeah, we should probably have the name up by then.
Yeah, we should have that fine. Or we could just have a name this show contest.
Ooh, we could do that.
But then that would once again present the problem of how do we upload it before deciding the name of the show.
Can you change the name of the show?
Well, let's see. I doubt you can change the name of a YouTube channel.
Maybe we could put like on our... No, that won't work either.
We could maybe come up with a YouTube name that is non-committal as far as what the show is named.
Yeah, we can do that. We don't know yet.
Yeah. But then again, the name of the YouTube channel will probably become the name of the show.
We should probably put a little more thought into this.
Yeah.
Is it soft?
Kind of. I doubt it feels like a real bird.
Yeah, not much like a real bird.
Can it talk like one?
Does it do anything?
I don't know. Maybe it can be I wonder if it has like the ventriloquy thing.
Yeah, it looks like it talks or something.
You know that ventriloquists aren't actually able to hold their mouths completely still? That part of what they do is they use their puppets to divert people's attention from their mouths.
I see.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So anything else you want to discuss?
I can't think of anything right now.
Well, this is Sophia.
This is Becca.
And this is the artificial birds. So I guess we'll talk to you later. Bye.